Say with Victor Will. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And this is a better late than never. Wow, I bought the newest release from Mad Witch Cosmetics, and oh my gosh, it took 4 weeks and like 3 days to get to me. Absolutely insane. But if you want to see what we got and the look we create, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Alrighty, so it is time for some Mad Witch Cosmetics. I got a coupon that got me a really nice discount, so I decided to buy the newest palette, the Star, as well as the blush palette, which was the previous release, and this is the Scorpio Hot. So there we go, from Mad Witch Cosmetics. And they sent me a whack of fun stickers, and Stephanie also snuck in the Mr. Fluff's Magic Spells palette and one of the new little mirrors, Mad Witch Cosmetics, because I was saying how much I really love the mirror, so they were like, don't buy it. So here it is. So we thought we could play with that. And then if I need to do close-ups, I have my original little Mad Witch mirror. So, you know what? They've been quiet almost all day until I started filming. They've been talking to the cats, I swear. So anyways, I got this nice card, you know, talk about the website and stuff. My little note, hi to me. And then we've got these fun little stickers. They are just adorable. And then the palettes. So let's go from smallest to largest. So this is the Mr. Fluff's Magic Spells. And if you that, and then the cover matches. And it is these super, here, let me put some glasses on as well. So it is these super magical shades. What it says here, like mother, like son. That's cute. So this is an ode to Steph's cat. And there we go. And it's got shades like Mr. Fluff's Eyes, Meow, Wonky Donkey, Big Brother, Poppy Love, and Forever Loved. There we go. Yes, the loss of a kitten is a terrible thing. So this is Mr. Fluff's Eyes. Whoa, look at that. I think I might use this as a highlighter for sure, one of these today. This is a Meow. And then we have a Wonky Donkey. Oh, I need a donkey. So horsemanship, something like that. The channel that I watch for their big Clydesdale Oliver just got a donkey, and the donkey had a baby. It's so cute and fluffy. This is a Big Brother. Ooh, these are so pretty. This is Poppy Love. Oh, I cannot wait. So we've got some highlighters and some inner corner shimmers going on here. And Forever Loved. There we go. So pretty. So again, Mr. Fluff's Magic Spells, like a mother, like a son. So cute. I love it. We then got the, yes, Scorpio Hot. I didn't have my glasses on. So it's this cute little one here. So this is the blush palette. Of course, they're always vegan and cruelty free. So they've got little stickers on here so we can get this off. And here, look, aren't these gorgeous? Look at it. Of course, you have to have an orange, a bright pink. I love a lavender, a red. This is so, I really wanted this when it came out. But with shipping, I was like, oh, just getting a blush palette. But with this deal with the main palette, it was worth picking this up with the new palette. And then last but not least, we have the palette, the Star. So because it took over a month to get to me, I opened all this before I would have done an unboxing, but because it took so long, I'm always worried about how the delivery companies and services handle products. These were wrapped up so amazingly well. I mean, seriously, above and beyond wrapped and packaged. And still, I don't know if they hockey puck these things, but I have 3 broken shades. So I've got the broken blue, broken white, the green was a little bit, I forgot that this one was broken too, and then this beautiful shade up here was broken. So I actually had 4 broken shades, which sucks. The one that took the biggest brunt is the one that is called Healing. So I'm going to have to be very careful when I use this. So there we go. And it's already, even with the cover on there, starting to move around. I tell ya. So I was going to play with blush and stuff first, but because we've got a lot of colors there, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do an eye look first. I did my base. I have in my project pan my Shein Balm Foundation, which was the dupe to the Danessa Myricks that I love. Is a little bit more full coverage than the Danessa Myricks, but that is what I have on. I did my brows, and that be it. So now we're going to take my P. Louise Rumor 2. Oh, these are so shiny. On my hand here, and then we are going to prime our eyes. And let's start using, first off, our big mirror. I had one that was kind of like this, but it kind of could spin, and it got, the screw got warped, so it ended up falling apart. So this is in good timing, because I'd like to have these really good if I'm doing my hair to show the back of my head. This doesn't have a close-up mirror on it like my other one did, but it is a nice, clear, crisp mirror. It's very light. It's plastic, so, but it is really cute. It's got the little hearts here. There we go. And you know, I love cats, so there we go. One of my best friends is coming for the weekend, so I'm going to pick her up in a few hours. So I thought, oh, I got enough time to film and do I'll probably do dinner, I guess. But start my girls' day weekend with a fun look, because this arrived today. But let me tell you, I couldn't believe how long it took. It took to get to New York to Toronto basically 4 weeks, and then, which they're neighbors. And then once it came into Canada and hit Uni, which is a delivery service that did the final miles on the package, it took 2 days. Shocking. But here we go. Another reason why I don't like DHL. Usually I don't mind the DHL mail one as much as I hate the courier, but the mail proved to be a bit of a pain in the arse. So this one is kind of better late than never, because this has now been out for a hot minute. Okay, so we are primed. I forgot to bring something to wipe stuff off, so hopefully I don't get it everywhere. All right, so what are we looking here? So now, I wish I could hold these up and do swatches and stuff, but because there's so many broken shades in here, I'm going to not do that. Do check out Not Your Basic Steph's channel. She will have swatches and the whole 9 yards on there. I was trying to find my magnifying glass. I won't have to use glasses, but I have no idea where that went. Alrighty, so try and do this gently. So the top row, we have sense of hope, inspiration, positivity, renewal of spirit. Oh, this is so beautiful. Like, I'm so sad that I lost a chunk of it. We've got calmness, serenity, optimistic outlook, bright prospects. This bright blue called faith. Then we have luck, generosity, and joy. Then we've got healing, strength, good health, and spirituality. So I really want to use this renewal of spirit shade, so I think we're going to stick to blues. So we are going to start with the shade called Serenity to do a bit of a blend and setting down of our primer. So we're going to go into Serenity. So it is this nice baby blue here. Actually, it'll probably, for filming, be better if I use the hand there. That's a really pretty color. So the first palette that had come out, is it Chances palette, was more of like an everyday, more with neutrals, pops of color palette, but this is a full-on color. A teeny bit of green grunge in here, which I love. That bright green called Inspiration looks really nice too, but that shiny blue, I just needed to use that. So there we go. We've got a little bit of a shape outlined here. So the next shade we're going to go into is the shade that is called Luck. This, let me say something slightly similar. Yeah. So that is, just try to be very, very careful. So that is that shade there. And then I'm going to do this as the main shade on the lid. So I've just kind of placed, so I'm going to place the color and then I'm going to go on a little bit deeper with the color, but I just want to, because again, I did my base first. I didn't have really any fallout or anything with the Chances palette, so I wasn't too concerned that I would have to worry about getting something on my face, but I definitely will have to maybe worry a little bit about that Renewal Spirit shade since it's crushed, but I do have my spray. I will definitely do a second look. I might even do a second. Maybe in my next video, I'll do the purples and the greens, do a 2-look video. But I'm just not going to have too much time this weekend. We're also, my friend and I are volunteering for my other friend. She is having a swim race and needed some people to help her out at her because one of the main people that was supposed to help her bailed. So my friend and I volunteered. So I'm not going to have any filming time. So I thought, well, I can at least get one look with this and then maybe do another video. Okay, so yeah, I've got that laid out. Oh, that is such a pretty blue. And I've got a dark blue t-shirt on, so that all goes together. Yes, there we go. And then I'm going to go back into our first shade called Serenity, just to blend out the edge a little bit. So I am going to, let's do it. Let's take a little bit of the black called Good Health. Sometimes I do dark to light, and other times I do light and then add the dark. So now that I've darkened it, I'm going to add more of the second blue on top, just to make it a slightly darker blue because the shimmer is so dark. All right, so for underneath, I'm going to use black, I think is the shade that I'm going to use. Yeah, there we go. And then I might blend a little blue into the bottom there as well. Then again, I'm back in with the shade called Serenity, the first one, and that's what I'm blending along the bottom here. All right, there we go. So now for the shimmery shade, I'm going to leave the inner corner because I want to use one of the ones from the other palette. Other than that, I would have used the shade called Healing in there, but that one is already the victim of a eyeshadow hate crime. So we're gonna go and play with the one that's called Renewal of Spirit. I'm gonna get myself a nice flat brush, and that is this beautiful, beautiful dark blue shade. It does have, I think it has purple reflect in it because when I was trying to pattern it down, it felt like it had some purple in there. So let me gently pack into there. It's a problem with soft shimmer formulas. They are so beautiful to put on the eye. They're very tactile, but for shipping, they can be a bit of a pain. Alrighty. It does have a little bit of a purple reflect in there. That is really nice. Okay, let's do a flangey test. It is, look at that. So beautiful, and it is so soft. So let's be careful that I don't smudge her everywhere. That is really pretty. Okay, let's do the other side. And then I think we're going to use the other blue broken shade for the front part. Super pretty. And then for the front part, we're going to go into the shade that is called Faith. That's one of the other ones that got a bit crunchy crunched. I'm going to pat that down really good with my finger because this is very soft. And then let's not waste it. There we go. Look at that. Super nice. I like that. Alrighty. So while I'm packing in shades, let's pack in the healing shade. Alrighty. There we go. So that is us playing with the Star palette there. Oh, and I just noticed there's some verbiage on the front here. It signifies a renewal of spirit, bringing forth calmness, serenity, and an optimistic outlook for the future. This card represents a strong connection to one's spirituality and the potential for emotional and physical healing. It's a symbol of a radiant and positive energy. The Star. Excellent. Alrighty, so now we're going to play with this palette here for the inner corner, and then we're also going to use it for highlight, I think. So, but let's start with Mr. Fluff's Magic Spells. And I think looking at this one, we're going to go with the second shade that's in there, and that is the one that is called Meow. So we're going to take a Meow and we're going to stick that in the inner corner. So I'm just going to grab myself a little brush here. I'm going to go into Meow. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Look at that. There we go. Gorgeous. Alrighty, so now it's blush time, and then we will do this for highlight. So now for blushes. All right, these, do they have names on them? I do not see names on them, so good, I don't have to remember. So we can do some quick swatches here. So I'm gonna actually go like this, like this, like this, like this. No, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Because I'm trying to do the similar shades together. So that is that first one there, the lavendery one there. Then we've got the pink one. Oh, that's really pretty. Then we've got always my favorite, a good orange. Ooh, that's really pretty. Then we've got the darker pink, like so. And then we've got, always like a good raspberry. So then we've got more of a raspberry pink. And then lastly, we have like this, oh, this is really intense. Reddy pink there. Oh, these are all really pretty. But I think because we've got such a bright blue, we're going to use the second shade. So we're going to use that blush there. I'm going to grab one of my favorite, whoopsie, dropped my highlighter brushes, one of my favorite little blush brushes recently, the one from Flower Nose. And we're going to gently go into that light pink. And then, oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, it is very nice. I really like, oh, this goes from light to blue to kind of a purple. Oh, so pretty. I think I'm going to take a little bit of the super bright pink one, that one there. I'm just going to put along the top there. So that is the one that's under the orange there. So we're going to take a little bit of that as well. I'm just going to put that a little bit more towards the top. Then I am going to do a little bit of a buff once I have the highlighter on. Okay, so now let's use for highlighter. We are going to use the first one there. So we're going to use the one that is called Mr. Fluff's Eyes. We're going to use that one. We're going to use that as a highlighter. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I like that. That's so nice. Alrighty, so we are going to take a big floofy brush and a little bit of our Maybelline Stay Matte. And we're going to do a little buff. I like a buff because it makes everything feel a little bit more seamless and kind of blend it in a little bit more. And then if you use a translucent or one with a teeny weeny bit of color, then you can also, if you wanted to, make things a little less bright, but not totally take away. So I'm liking that. Okay, so I'm gonna go finish up and we'll be right all done. I finished up with some Dolly lipstick from Dolly Beauty. This is in the Honey Plum shade. A little bit of eyeliner, mascara, and there we go. Better late than never with the Mad Witch Star palette and the Scorpio Hot blush palette plus some additional items. This will be a part 1. We definitely have more looks to do with these palettes, but there is our first one. If you like this video, please give a like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and play with makeup together. As always, behave and make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.